Hey Tay, what's going on? How y'all doing? Hello everybody. My name's Lance. I'm a California private investigator, and we're actually on a surveillance right now. Been out here since like 5:15 this morning. It's now 9:46. So I thought I'd bring you guys along for the tail end of it. Yeah, just bring you guys along for the tail end of it. Anybody got any questions? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tammy. Hello, Tammy. How you doing? Tap that screen. Let's get them likes going. Tap that screen. Get them likes going. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, sassy girl. Oh, that's all you're going to see. When I'm on an actual investigation, you ain't going to see anything else but that. You don't like what this looks like? Good morning. Happy New Year to you, too. I can't share what kind of case specifically I'm on, um, but if you know the kind of cases that I work, infidelity, workers' comp, child custody, um, civil, like people that trip and fall and claim that they're injured, but they're really not injured. So those are the kinds of cases I work. So you can take two and two together to figure out I'm on one of those kind of cases right now. I don't. I'm not worried about a mom of three. Not worried. Not worried. Hey Lance Bernard, how you doing? Hey Jay Will. Hey Jay Will. Hello. Hello. Hello everybody just joining. I am a California private investigator. We are actually on a surveillance right now. I'm not going to share the details of the case or where I'm at. If you can look, you need a little bit of space. You figure out where I'm at. Don't put it out there. Don't put out what kind of vehicle description I'm in. Because if you do, you will be blocked. If you do, you will be blocked. Do you ever catch them doing wrong? Yeah, I do catch people doing wrong. Yes, I do. But this morning, there was a vehicle parked in the spot of the place where I'm watching, but I can't see. All I could see was the vehicle pulling out. And so I followed it, and it came up to a red light, and the driver got out and opened the trunk and got a bottle of water out of the trunk and got back in. And that driver was not the person I'm watching. It wasn't the person I'm watching. So I was like, well, maybe they're the passenger. Maybe they're the passenger. So I ended up following them for probably about 3 miles before I could actually get to a red light and pull up alongside of them. And I look over, and the person I'm trying to watch is not in the car. So I had to come back over here. Yeah, I had to come back to this location. You like watching? You're in New York? Okay. Well, great. Well, this is going to be boring. Literally, because I don't even know if the person lives here. I mean, this was just like, this is the address. We don't know if they have what kind of car they drive or anything. And I'm like, okay, it's going to get expensive. And it is. So what if I'm here for no reason? The client paid me good money, so there's a reason. They went like this. Can you go sit outside and watch? Yeah, I'll do it for you. Okay. Hey Tina, how you doing? Hey Tina, how you doing? Okay. Literally, how much would they have to go like this to get y'all to go get up at 4 o'clock in the morning or 3:30 actually in the morning? Not anymore. Okay. You got a rain day today? Oh, it's not raining now. It was a little earlier, it was, but not now. Well, I'm good, Ramona. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, it's still raining up in Auburn? Okay. No, I wouldn't. I'm not worried that I'm gonna miss them because there's no way they can do anything without me seeing them. Just put it that way. No way they can do anything. Mm-mm. No, you got to pay me in advance before I leave. Before I leave the house, you got to pay me in advance. Do I have a story of getting caught? I made a video about it, but I'll kind of tell you. A woman hired me, or no, a man hired me to follow his wife, and she checked his phone records and saw my phone number and called me and wanted to know who I was. It was a business line, so I'm gonna say, I'm a private investigator. And she goes, well, what do you do? So I'm thinking she might be a client. So I'm telling her what I do. I follow people, also cheat and all this other stuff. And then I was actually en route to go watch her, and as I'm pulling in her job parking lot, she's standing outside going like this as I'm driving by. Yep. How to make money on TikTok? What do you mean how to make money on TikTok? Are you asking? What's the funniest issue that I encountered in California? I'm gonna have to think about that because there's so many. Most of the job is boring. Just most of the job is boring, literally. I've been out here since what, 5:15. Yeah. But one of the things we got to do to show the client that no, I'm by myself. She won't do these anymore. Um, um, no, she must have went to my website. The one that was doing like that, I was driving, and she must have went to my website because my picture's on my website, and I got videos and everything else. So she's like this as I'm pulling driving through the parking lot. And then a couple hours later, the client calls me and says, "Yeah, my wife found your number on my phone, and she saw you pulling in the parking lot." Yeah, but his money had run out anyway, so I didn't do any more surveillance for him. His money ran out. Yeah, but when you're on surveillance, it's like how do you prove that you were there? And so what I do is every hour I'll take a video which has a time date stamp. So it's actually that time now. So let me do this real quick. Roll this window down. Yep. So I do a time date stamp of while I was here, and then I'll log it on my my log sheet also. What time is it? It's basically 9:50, and I just put no activity. Like I'll just put I have a log sheet that I keep of what I'm doing. That's about it, Dave. Hours and hours of boredom, literally. Hey, the ghost. Let's see. Served a guy today. Had a photo of him. He got out of his car with the person license plate and his photo ID card on his lanyard around his neck, and he still tried to claim he was somebody else. That's funny. Where are you ghost? Where are you a process server at? Where are you a process server at, ghost? Have I ever had to watch celebrities? No, I haven't had to watch any celebrities. Oh, you're in London, England. Okay. We got a London, England process server watching me on my YouTube because I'm streaming on both channels, TikTok and YouTube. So somebody from London, England. Have I ever had to watch celebrities? No, I haven't had to watch any celebrities. Have I ever had someone want to fight me if they found out? No, I've never had anybody want to fight me. No. Do they notice? They don't notice you because of my distinct look. Yeah, that's right. And here's the thing. When the lady saw me and was like this in the parking lot, it was in Auburn. If anybody knows, Auburn, California. Okay. There's very few people that look like me in Auburn. So I already stand out because very few people look like me in Auburn. Okay, it is a small town. That's right. Do I carry self-protection tools? In California, private investigators aren't allowed to carry concealed weapons. I'm not going to tell you if I do or not. I'm not going to tell you. Did I wave to her? No, I just kept, basically what I did is I drove through the parking lot and then drove out the parking lot and then parked down the street. Are you right about that, Gypsy? I told you. And not many people look like me in Auburn. Because when I went to Del Oro High School, nobody looked like me but me in the whole high school. Okay. Maybe whoever's watching is watching TikTok, watching me. Even if they were, they wouldn't know who I'm watching. Oh, you're in Loomis? Okay. Raspberry? Okay. Yeah, I used to live in Penryn. Yeah, my grandparents owned some property in Penryn. They was there since the 70s. Yep. Monterey. I'll be down there Friday in Monterey. I gotta go to the courthouse and pull some records. What's my highest paid assignment? It's hard to say because nobody writes a big check up front. is I get you in increments. You know, you got to pay me in increments. It just depends on the case on how long I watch them. Because basically, I'm not going to tell you how much I charge, because this video will be uploaded, and if I say a certain amount, and 2 months from now, I might raise my rates, and you'll be, well, your other video said you only charge this much. But the way it works for surveillance cases and criminal defense cases is you have to pay me a retainer, and that gets you up to so many hours. And then once that's over, you got to pay another retainer, and that gets you up to so many hours. Do I get a lot of the workers' comp cases? That's one of the many of the cases I get, yes. Do I have to keep moving my vehicle when I'm on surveillance? It just depends. It just depends. Like where I'm at now is like my fourth location. My fourth location I've been to while I was here, because in this area, there's nowhere to park. Literally, there's nowhere to park until people start going to work. So once people started going to work, then I was able to get a better spot. Okay, so Hugh says, funnest one he ever did as a court officer was arresting a guy that he went to high school with and that swore up and down and sideways that he wasn't who he was. Okay. That a divorce? What do you mean is that a divorce? Oh, I can surveil cheaters. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. For those just joining, I am a California private investigator, and I'm actually on a surveillance right now, an active surveillance. I've been out here since 5:15 this morning, and it's now what, 10:04, and I'm gonna be here until. And if I don't get no activity, I'm gonna call it at noon. I'm gonna call it, because I still have to go serve some documents at CSC Lawyers. I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of documents I have to go serve at one location. Y'all, if y'all follow me, you know where it is. I go there every day. So I got one location to go serve 4 sets of documents. Being a black PA on surveillance in some areas can be difficult. It could be, but you know, most of the time, if I'm in my car, you don't even see me. And most people aren't paying attention. You know, most people aren't paying attention, because that woman that saw me, I've been following her for like 2 weeks. You know, so and then she finally checked his phone records. You serve docs to the same place daily. What do they do? In California, well, every state, if you have a corporation or an LLC, you have to identify an agent for service of process. So if somebody's serving a subpoena or suing your corporation or LLC, hold up. Okay, so if they come right back out, a car just pulled into the parking lot, so hold on a second. If they come back out, they might have been picking up the party. So we'll see. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Okay, so back to the agent for service of process. So you have to file and if I have to move, I'm shutting everything down, everybody. So if I start moving, I'm going to shut it down. I want to thank you. But if I move, I'm shutting it down because I don't want to get bananaed. So back to this, what did that place do? It didn't do anything. That location is an agent for service or process of thousands of companies like Facebook, Airbnb, Wells Fargo, State Farm, AAA. They accept service or process for multiple companies. And one of the things is I market my business to serve that location. So I got videos, website content, the whole gamut on how that to serve documents to that location. So that's why I get so many to go to that location. And I actually wrote a book. So if you're a process server and you want to find out how you can do that in your area, if you have a registered agent and get multiple cases going to one location, I wrote a book. It's in my profile, or if you're on YouTube, it's in my video description, on how to make more money as a process server serving registered agents, because you don't have to deal with dogs. You don't got to deal with people lying about their name. None of that stuff. All this office does all day is accept legal papers, and then they forward them on to their client. That's it. And there's like 8 of those locations in Sacramento. So you just have to find them in your area to see if there is one, and then market your business to it. Because if you was to go to Google right now and type in CSC Lawyers Incorporating Service. Somebody do it. Go to Google, type in CSC, the letter CSC Lawyers Incorporating Service. And tell me if you see my face. Somebody do it. Type in CSC Lawyers Incorporating Service. CSC. It's Cat, Sam, Cat. Cat, Sam, Cat. What do they charge? I don't know. I think they only charge like $100 a year, maybe. So you see me there? That's what I'm saying. So literally, and you probably see, I have probably 5 or 6 of the things that are on that website, that first page, are me. Because it's not just one website. I have multiple websites around that target. And that's what you learn in that book, how to do that. Oh, you don't see me, T-Rex? Okay, well, you didn't look good enough, because it's on there. Am I armed? I won't tell that information. Private investigators are allowed to be armed. Websites, multiple websites, yes. Any Social Security disability cases? No. Can a process server trespass? California, yes, you can. But it's a minor trespass just to effect service. So an example is me walking up on somebody's front porch to go serve documents. That's still trespassing, but you once you're done, you have to leave. But I can't go like in their backyard to serve them, or in their home to serve them. But I can do it on publicly accessible areas, but it's still considered a trespass. Are most private investigators retired police officers? Some are, some aren't. Am I familiar with laws around bullying in schools? And just what I see on the news media and stuff. Yeah, that's it. Do I lock up them? I don't lock anybody up. I'm a private investigator. I'm not locking anybody up. All my locking up days are done. I'm not getting involved. I'm just going to observe and report. That's all I'm going to do. Do you have to go to school with this? It just depends on the state that you're in. It depends on the state. I'm working with another private investigator who's also a college professor, and we're putting together a private investigator course to teach you, how to be a private investigator. So you're following me, as long as you follow me, you'll see when we post content about when the course is available. Can I block them in and use my car to make them not leave? No, can't. And I wouldn't do that even if, anyway, because I don't want my car ran into. Plus, it could be considered false imprisonment. If you're comfortable starting this info, how much does your job pay you? Okay, the average rate that private investigators make is between $100 an hour and $300 an hour. The course is all going to be all online. It's going to be an online course. Yes. Do I go out of state? No, I don't go out of state specifically, no. But I do work for people that are in other states that, need computer work. Like if you need to find out you have a license plate number, you need to find out who the registered owner's name and address is. I can, and you live in another state, I can help you with that. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follows. Can a private can a felon be a private infestation? Is that what you meant? Infestation? Not in California, but some states don't have rules. You just basically get a tax number and you're said you're a private investigator, and that's what you are. But in my book, in my ebook, it covers all the different requirements of all the different states. The link is on my profile. Go to my website. Am I watching somebody yet now? I wish I was. I'm watching a door. I've been watching a door since 5:15, waiting on somebody to come out. Yep, I'm watching a door. Who else is over here? LL. Am I ever mentioned in their cover screen? Hold on. No, I'm not in Citrus Heights. I'm not in Citrus Heights right now. Even if I was, I wouldn't tell you. They not coming out? I don't even know this is the right house. The client does. This is the address they gave me to go to. Well, don't tell nobody where I'm at, George. You'll get blocked. You won't be able to watch no more. They probably watching me on live. I doubt it, because they wouldn't know where I'm at. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? And I doubt it. No, I'm not here to serve nobody. No, this is surveillance. I've got to go serve some subpoenas before 2, so I'm going to be here till 12. You saw a private investigator cause an accident? I mean, they're human. They're human. That's the thing. What's the biggest story twist have I seen? There's so many stories. I make videos of my stories, so if you follow me, you'll see them. Do I do a lot of cheater investigations? Not enough. I need more. I need more investigations. I always need more because it's more money. Was I ever scared at one point? Not as a private investigator, no, but really the only thing that scares me is when I go serve subpoenas and they got friggin' dogs, and I gotta go like in a chain link fence to get up to the front door, and you see a big old dog bowl, and you're like, where's the dog at? Have I ever caught anybody cheating on their spouses? Oh yeah. Yes, I have. Even caught them in the act doing the nasty in a car. Yeah, caught them doing the nasty in a car behind the library. Private investigators make between $100 to $300 an hour. What's the procedure for an act like that? I don't know. Pictures, video. But it wasn't, you can't see too much when you're parked 100 feet away trying to film it through windows and stuff like that. So, but you could tell. I better answer you, Big Mike. Okay, here we go with that again. And here we go with that again. Your lawyer laughed at the last private investigator? Okay. However, lost a case in court. You know, it doesn't matter to me because I'm not the participant who was going to win or lose. I'm just gathering facts. That's all I do is gather facts and present it to the client who determines whether or not they're going to use it. So I'm not losing anything. If they lose or they win, that's up to them. But I'm gathering facts either way. I'm not going to tell what kind of case I'm specifically working on right now, but you know the kind of cases I work. So you can kind of, it's one of them, but I'm not going to tell. I don't give any details out or locations out when I'm actually on an investigation. I'm not quite sure what the course will cost yet. I'm not quite sure. Workers' comp, infidelity, child custody, criminal defense, civil cases, license plate lookups, skip traces, missing person lookups. Those are the kind of cases that I work on. My cases range from everything. Can you bring me some wings right now? Nope. I'm not eating anything till later on. Hey Neil, good morning. Okay, so there's another carpool. Okay, that one right there. Missing case reports, missing persons. Yeah, I do missing person locates. Yes. And here's an example. I had a person call me who lives in another state. Their son lives here in the Sacramento region, and he's homeless. And the last time they talked to him, he was ready to come in out the street and come home. But then they haven't heard from him in a couple weeks. So they wanted to know if I could go out and try to find him. And I basically said yes, that I could, you know, because they had some details on where he might be, may not be. And so that's kind of when I'm saying a missing person case, that's kind of what I was talking about. Hey, Frank, what's going on? Okay, we got people walking by. See, they don't even pay attention to you. Literally. You working, Frank? Okay. You'd be staring me down. All right, Big Mike. No, I've never had the people I'm watching approach me and ask me, what am I doing? No. How can you disappear without a trace? Isn't that a movie? Where are we today, Frank? Sitting in my car as always. Big Mike, you would? Oh, I go everywhere in California. I'll go anywhere. You know, you may have to, not may. If you need me to go to another city, it's gonna cost you more. But I'll go anywhere. You said come to Stockton, Big Mike? Why I gotta come to Stockton? What's in Stockton? It's about 2 hours. Okay. Here comes the rain. Can you mention city names if you want to? We're gonna name off all the cities in Sacramento, California, Mo. Glenn Golfy. No, I don't know your uncle. No. Hey, Magic. Okay, somebody says I find it funny that some private investigators sit in their nicer vehicles than people have in the area that they're conducting surveillance in. Possibility. Possibility. You just toying with me, Big Mike? That's all good. That's all good. Salary. How much do you make, him Jones? What's your salary? You're not looking for a timeout? All right, D. Have a good day yourself. Knick-knack 90. I don't share active investigation information, so I won't share it. But you know the kind of cases I work on. There's got to be one of those kinds. But I won't share active in case investigation. Switch my headrest with a passenger headrest. They're both the same, ain't they? Yeah, they're both the same. I do criminal defense investigations. I do cheating partner investigations. I do workers' comp investigations. I do child custody investigations. I do license plate lookup. So if you have a license plate number, you need to find out who the registered owner's name and address is. I do reverse phone lookups, reverse email lookups. So if you have an email or phone number, you want to see if anybody's attached to that, I can look that up for you. I can help track down missing people. Yeah, I would be. I would love to leave California myself. I would love to. What happens if they know I am watching you? They normally don't know. They normally don't know. Plus, sometimes what I'll do is, depending on the area, I'll call the police to let them know I'm out there and give them my vehicle description and my phone number to let them know I'm sitting outside. And then they'll, so if they ended up needing, if somebody calls on me, they won't send a unit out. Bathroom breaks, Lee. Yeah, I take them. I got a, you want to see it? See my bathroom? Uh-huh. So for code yellow, I've got bottles. For code yellow, I got bottles. And for code brown, you know what the code brown is, Lee? You know what the code brown is, Lee? Everybody, give Lee the code brown emoji so he knows what a code brown is. Give Lee the code brown emoji. Send it up. There you go. There's the code brown emoji. I have a, basically, it's like a collapsible camping toilet. Haven't had to use it yet, so, but I have a collapsible camping toilet. Because when I know I'm going on surveillance, I make sure not to eat the night before, you know. And no, not if I'm on surveillance. Nope. Sarah, don't tell my location or vehicle description because you'll be blocked. But like when I'm cruising around just monitoring the police scanner, it doesn't matter then because I can pull over at the truck stop or wherever and use the restroom. But on surveillances, I'm basically stuck. I'm a California private investigator. I'm a California private investigator. Do I find lost pets? Nobody's hired me for that yet. Like the pet detective? No, nobody's hired me for that. Maybe I should advertise for that. I wonder what pops up when you search Google pet detective. Let me see. It's probably gonna be a movie. So let me go to Google and type in pet detective. Yeah, it just brings up the stuff about the movie. Yeah, Ace Ventura, pet detective. Yeah. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Can I do magic? No. Sometimes the money for lost pets can be really good. If I was well to do, I'd gladly pay 50,000. Okay. I might make some videos about that. Am I DEA? No, I'm not DEA. This is Lance. I guess you didn't like my voice. The best way to disappear? I have no idea. I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. Lee, I made a video about it. So when you're off the live, you can go through my profile and you can see the video I made why I got into this line of work. Yeah. In California, you have to have a okay, so Ghost says in there's a pet detective agency in London and it's big business, lots of dogs stolen. Okay. Can anyone do this? In California, you have to have a license to be a private investigator. Do I do private security and personal protection? No, I don't. No. I wonder if pet detective is like trademarked. So if I start talking about that, if I'm gonna get in trouble. Thank you for the gifts. Hey, Ghost, if you could do me a favor, send me like their URL. Like, send me an email of the URL to that company so I can see what their website looks like. Please. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Blending 2, the 8. Thank you for the gifts. See, talking to all of y'all, I may have found a new niche. A new niche for marketing my business. Because looking for a dog and looking for a person is the same thing. It's just interviewing people, stuff like that. Maybe a little surveillance. You might want your cut. If that was you that told me about it, you want your cut if that becomes a profitable business. Okay. Yes, I'm on a case. Yes. Yeah, I'm on a case. I've been on this case since 5:15 this morning. 5:15 this morning. At 5:15. No luck. Just sitting outside. I followed the car from here earlier and then kind of find out the person I'm watching for wasn't in the car. So just sitting here waiting. I've been a private investigator since 2001. Someone on my live said, you need a pet detective. Hey, pet detective 916. Okay, are you a private investigator, pet detective 916? Okay. Yeah, no, no, they didn't say I needed one. We was just talking about it, and I'm thinking of having that as one of my niches. So Pet Detective 916, okay. You saying look elsewhere, bud? You got Sacktown on Stitch already? Okay. Well, you know what? There's plenty of business for us all. There's plenty of business for it all, for us all. What makes me think I got what it takes to be a pet detective? I don't know. What makes you think you have what it takes to be a private investigator? Are we going to start measuring ourselves here? What? What is an investigation? Interviewing people, visiting scenes. I mean, what? Okay, you're better than me. Okay, you may be better. But I just tried to find you online and I don't see your information anywhere online, so I don't know where you get your clients from because it's not from Google. No, they didn't go out the back door. If they go out the back door, I can see them. Look you up. You're on Google. What am I looking up? I searched Pet Detective 916 on Google. I didn't see you. Sacktown Pet Detective. Let's see. Let's see here. Private investigators make between $100 and $300 an hour. Yeah, you don't show up. I don't see you on here. I don't see Sacktown Pet Detective. I see Sacramento Pet Care, Sacramento Private Detective, and Private Investigation, Sac Pet Vet. So you're not on here. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, so you're funny now. You found a case where somebody's hamster that ran away 3 months ago. It was in a tree. Well, good for you. Good for you. I bet it didn't want to come back in. It got used to being in the wild, didn't it? Uh-uh. How do I know they're home? I don't. I don't even know if this is the right address. This is the information the client gave me, so I just use what they give me. That's it. Thank you for the follow. That's not the person that pulled out. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Hey Joanne, how you doing? How you doing? Trying to move around? Okay. Yes, I'm on a case right now. Yes. All right, pet detective. I'm gonna make a video for you, pet detective. Watch. I'm gonna make a video and upload it and see what happens. Let's see if I can get some customers. I'm gonna steal some of your customers, pet detective. Here we go. I'm about to film it, everybody. This is how you do marketing videos. Okay, let me get my serious face. Okay, does it look serious? Does it look serious enough? Are you in the Sacramento area and your dog or cat is missing and you're not getting the follow-up that you need from the police or anybody else, and you want to hire a private investigator to help you try to find that pet? My name is Lance, and I am a Sacramento private investigator, and I specialize in finding missing pets, whether they're lost or stolen. So if you need some help, click the link in the video description or bio, and you can contact me so we can get that pet home. Okay, how was that? How was that, pet detective? Okay, so let's uh let's put the background of some pretty puppies or something. I'm gonna upload it in Canva and put some puppies or something playing. Oh. Let's see, puppies. Let's upload that video. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I can't say what I'm doing. I'm on surveillance, though. But that's all I'm going to say. And somebody just came out of their place and picked something off in the grass right next to my car. So they probably was trying to figure out, see what I was doing here. Yep. You would love to be a private investigator. How could you get started? I wrote a book titled How to Become a Private Investigator. It's on my website. If you go to my profile or my bio and click the link to go to my website, you can see the book on there. And I'm also working with another private investigator who's a college professor to put together a private investigator course. Um, yeah, so that'll be coming available within the next few weeks. Do you have to be a cop first? No, there's other ways to get experience besides being a police officer. How can you know if there's someone watching you? Um, be vigilant and look around. You see any cars that don't look like they belong there? That's one way. Yeah, somebody said different states have different requirements. They do. Some states you don't have to have any experience. You just say you're a private investigator and you're one. Like workers' comp, child custody, cheating spouses. Those are the kind of cases I work on. How many donuts can you stack it on? Stack what on? I don't eat donuts. I should get my drone license so I can use it on my investigations. Yeah, I haven't had any need for a drone, so I would like to do it because it's fun. You know, I like RC stuff, radio control stuff. That would be fun. Just remove the background. Do I ever investigate felons? Okay, hold on a sec. We got a car that just pulled out. Let me see if she's in it. I can't tell. Yeah, my contact information is on my website. No, I'm hired privately, and I'm hired by businesses and law firms. Yeah. You work with chickens to parrots, pet detective? Okay. Chickens to parrots? Yeah, I'm uploading the video now. They need to hire me for that Savannah and Matthews case? No, I wouldn't take it. I would not do that case. No, no thanks. Yeah, that case. Um, no, because that's too much violence involved in that. And what am I going to investigate? No, no, I've never been hired by two people trying to watch each other. Because there's a lot more to that case that happened to them. Because I've been doing this job long enough, and that just don't happen to people unless they up to something and into something. So, um, and I'm not involved in that. No, thank you. Maybe you'll take me on a ride along one day. Why don't you go live, pet detective, and take us all on a ride along like I do? Do you have enough followers to go live, pet detective? 231K? Okay. Then you should go live then. You only go live on Thursdays? Okay. You ain't got no followers. I don't know what you talking about. I just checked. You ain't got no followers. You a spammer. You an AI robot. That exactly. He changed the name. Wanted Pet Detective 916. Okay. What I say? What I got in my go bag? You talking about my end of the world go bag or my go to work as a PI go bag? Which one? Because they're two different ones. Water purification, fire starting, um, first aid, batteries, flashlight, fishing equipment, saw. Stuff like that. Hey, Spy Guy. Oh, it's not really raining here now. It was earlier. Oh, it's good. I started with 5:15. I've been out here. We got another hour to go. It's about another hour. We got to do our check-in camera. It's been an hour. We got to do our check-in video. Yep, there we go. And put it on my log as well. It's 11 o'clock. No activity. That's it. Hey, Spy Guys, anybody ever hired you to do some pet detective, like locating missing pets or anything like that? Okay. Because somebody mentioned that in the comments a while back, and I was like, that might be a good niche to get into. A dog was stolen out of Huntington Beach. Okay, so they had the money to pay for it. They had the money to pay for it. Mm-hmm. That might be a good little niche to add to my repertoire. Okay, so you was able to track him down? Cool. I'm a private investigator. That's what I am, a private investigator. Yeah, they will pay a lot for that. You would too? Okay. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I get another dog. Something happened to that dog, I'm getting another one. Like people got health insurance for their dogs. I'm like, health insurance for a dog? Mm-mm. No, you can get a dog for free. Literally, you get a dog for free, and you gonna pay out $100 or $150 a month for some health insurance? No, thank you. Oh, it becomes a family member. Okay. Mm-mm. Hmm. Like I got a relative that's got a couple of dogs, and them dogs get treated better than I did when I was a kid. I'm like, wait a minute, they get all that? I didn't get that when I was growing up. Okay. Either health insurance or pay $10,000 for emergency surgery. Emergency surgery, no. You pay the $79 to put him down and go get you another one. uh-uh. Okay, no, not me. But that's just me. You know, I'm cold-hearted. Yeah, my last dog, he ran off. It's been about a year or so, because he was terrified of gunshots, fireworks, and he got out the backyard and got into the front yard and then opened the friggin' gate and ran off. And you know, I looked for him a little bit and stuff and never found him, and nobody ever turned him into the pound or anything. And so, but I'm not getting another dog though. I don't need no dogs no more. I mean, because I got that dog off of Craigslist for $50, and I ended up giving him the shots, and I gave him all the shots except for rabies myself. You know, so I wasn't spending no money on no. And he was a farm dog too. He was a livestock protection dog when I was living in Penryn in the country. And so that's what his job was to protect the livestock.
Don't you?
Oh, not only that, he probably now in the house, in the bed with him, kissing him all in the face and stuff. He got a better life, I bet, because he wasn't coming in my house. Okay, he probably became I know he did. He probably did. He became an inside dog. Mm-hmm. Your dog or cat is missing. You're not getting all that you need from the police or anybody else, and you want to hire a private investigator to help you try to find that cat. My name is Lance. I am a Sacramento private investigator. You get pup cups for him from Starbucks. You exactly see what I'm saying? Ain't no way. Pup cup. No. Because literally, for when I was on the farm, when I was raising rabbits commercially, and I had all the chickens and the rabbits and everything. What does this person want? I didn't buy dog food for 2 years. He got fed raw. I didn't buy dog food for 2 years because there was chickens running around laying eggs all over the place, and I was butchering rabbits and chickens all the time. For like 2 years, I didn't buy dog food at all. What are the requirements to become a private investigator? It depends on your state. Yeah, it depends on which state you're in. In California, you have to have 6,000 hours of investigative experience. You have to take a state exam, and you have to have a clean record. But I wrote a book titled How to Become a Private Investigator. If you go to my website, which is on my profile, you can get that information on how to buy that book. And also, I'm working with another private investigator who's a college professor. We're putting together a private investigator training course. I'm putting together a private investigator training course. "50 more minutes, 50 minutes, and I'll be done. 50 minutes. Does security experience help you get the job? You'd have to look and see. You're going to sign up for my podcast? Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I'm actually putting together the questions that I'm asked the PIs and stuff. And yeah, that'll work great. Yeah. And I'm actually going to do it while I'm on surveillance. Because we can do it through, what is it? Not Stripe, but Zoom. Does code enforcement experience count as investigator experience? I don't know. It might. It on the Bureau of Security Investigative Services website, it tells you what counts as your experience. Oh, Tim, hey, my day is going great. My day is going great. Let's add some music to it. Let's add some music to it. Something sad. There we go. Are you in the Sacramento area and your dog or cat is missing and you're not getting the follow-up that you need from the police or anybody else, and you want to okay, so hey. Okay, so out of the 120 people in here watching me on TikTok, if this is your first time watching, comment me. If this is your first time watching, comment me. Jesse, Ilsbarato, Casey, Morlong, Goffrey. I know I'm messing up the names because I can't see that far. Okay, I got quite a few people in here. I want to thank all of you guys for coming along, watching me on my live stream. I know you're not seeing much, but you know I'm answering questions. I do also in the evenings when I don't have a surveillance in the morning. I monitor the police scanner, and then I go out on scanner calls and take you for you can see what's going on in the city live. So pursuits and officers calling for backup, you know, all that kind of stuff. So you get to go live to see all that kind of stuff. So what I want everybody to do is, because I'm always on the verge of this TikTok channel of being canceled, because I know you've heard of people where they get banana, they can't go live. So I want everybody to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If one of my mods can post my YouTube channel, it's LanceThePI.com. If you go up here and go to my profile, and then you'll see Instagram, click the Instagram button, and then YouTube button will pop up. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, because I go live on both channels at the same time. And YouTube has a better picture. You can rewind, you can zoom. So YouTube is way better. And so once you go to YouTube, comment here on TikTok that you subscribed. So just come back here and just say subscribed on TikTok, so I know that you subscribe. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yep. Yeah. So if you once you subscribe, come back to TikTok if you like TikTok better. Oh, your name is Lance too. Okay, great name. Royalty. Name a car for an edit. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, it's a royalty name. Lance a lot. So who subscribed? Who is new here that is subscribed to my YouTube channel? Can I name a car so you can edit it? I don't understand what that means. Okay, Joffrey subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. Okay. We got Lindsay here, Wendell here. We got Deborah. We got Dizzy Girl. Okay. Dizzy Girl. And I just uploaded my pet detective video here on TikTok. Why don't you go watch it and interact with it? Go watch it real quick. Everybody go watch my pet detective video I just put on there and interact with it. So comment, share it, and all that good stuff. Everybody go watch my pet detective. So is pet detective 916, are you still here? Pet detective 916. Okay, Belinda subscribed. Dully, hello, mid-afternoon. Yeah, it's 11:17 here. 11:17. Nothing going on. You're in SAC as well? Okay, great. West Virginia's watching on YouTube. Atlanta's on YouTube. Atlanta. Have I ever got caught? Yeah, I got caught before. Yes. I'm getting hungry now. And it's getting hot. Since 2001. Since 2001. What the hell is this? I'm not opening that. Somebody's sending me an attachment from Africa saying click here. No, thank you. Hey, Casey, thanks for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Happy New Year, Christina. Happy New Year. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give him your email there, spy guy. You can open it. You can open that from your phone or your home computer. Nuh-uh. I'm not falling for it. Nope. Joe subscribe. Thank you. DJ subscribe. Thank you. You saying I'm not watching you because you're in California? Okay, you're not in California? Ever come to Tennessee? No, I've never been to Tennessee. Never been there. literally, this is what we do. This is when you're on surveillance, this is it. You sit and you watch. And the majority of the time, nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. I'm doing great. Hey, DC, how's it going? You think I'd be bored, Kim? No, you know, a certain dollar amount takes the boredom away. A certain dollar amount takes the boredom away. Exactly there, Spy Guy. Record and report. That's all we do. About 2 weeks ago, I had a woman call me who saw me on TikTok. And she's like, I'm just kind of unusual, but I am the other woman. So she was the side chick. And I want you to find his fiance and then take me to her, because I want to confront her and tell her about what he's, you know, our relationship. Would y'all take that case? Would you take that case? If the money's right, hell yeah. Nope, you wouldn't touch it. Nope. Nope, another nope. You get domestic cases daily? Nope. Would be interesting, but no. But look, she like wanted to get in my car and have me drive her to the person and protect her. I can help you, Jess. All you gotta do is reach out to me. My link is on my website. Click the link on my profile, go to my website, my information is there. Well, needless to say, when I told her the price, she got sticker shocked. So she got sticker shock. Yeah, and I told her no, I wouldn't do it, but I told her I'd find her address. I'd follow the dude around and find out where she lived, and she got to do it herself. But I wasn't taking her up there. You know, you got, because that stuff you see on cheaters, you know, they got freaking big burly dudes in there to make sure that nobody gets really hurt. You know, and I'm not involved. I'm not trying to be tussle with nobody no more ever again. Okay. Exactly. I'm not involved in it. Like, I don't even, if I'm on a cheaters case, I'm not going to give a play-by-play to the client on where I'm at, you know, what's going on. I'm not doing that, because I've had them show up and I almost got, you know, basically, I'll tell you the story. I probably, if you've heard it before, husband hires me to follow his wife. They're separated. She's staying at her mom's house. He's at the main house. Um, okay, so I'm watching the mom's house. A couple of days, I follow her around. She doesn't do anything unusual. She goes to the pool with the kids, nothing unusual. And then he calls me and tells me, yeah, you're going to do it tonight, because she's her pattern. She's telling me she's getting ready to go to bed early. She's not feeling good. So I know that's when she goes out. I was like, yeah, I'm here now. So I was basically set up watching her, watching the mom's house, see her come out. She gets in her car and starts driving down the street. And she basically goes to like a Starbucks in a parking lot and pulls up next to another car. So she's in a Mercedes. The dude in a Ferrari, you know, pulls up next to her and they're talking. And just as that was going on, the husband calls me. He goes, anything going on? I'm like, yeah, she's meeting up with a guy in a red Ferrari right now. He goes, oh, I know who that is. I'll be there in a minute. I'm like, in a minute? Because I told him where I was at. I was like, oh, crap. So they pull off. She follows a Ferrari into the neighborhood and parks, gets out, gets in his car for a few minutes. And then, about 10, 15 minutes. And then she gets back in her car, and then the Ferrari leaves, and she's following the Ferrari. And they get to a full-way stoplight. Husband is at the intersection. Ferrari turns. Husband pulls up right in front of the wife's car, wrong direction on the wrong side of the street, just like this. Okay? And I'm behind her. She puts it in reverse to try to get away, so she's backing up. He's chasing her, and I'm backing up trying to get out the way. So I had to back into somebody's driveway just to get out the way so she didn't smack into me. And so she turns around and he's chasing her through the neighborhood. I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna update you on what's going on like that no more. Because then you just show up and do something to her, and I'm right here. No, I'll tell you the next day on what she did, but you can't call me right now. Uh-uh. Yeah. Yeah, we do learn. You ever, PI guy or spy guy, you ever get them calls from people that are just like nuts? Just they want to talk for 30 minutes about nothing, and I'm like, come on now, I ain't got time for that. Mr. and Mrs. G, that's right, you're a private investigator as well. Um, I'm putting together a podcast where I'm interviewing other private investigators. So if you'd like to be on my podcast, I'd appreciate it. I need some private investigators, Mr. and Mrs. G. Tell some of your stories and market your business a little bit. Am I following you? Yeah, it's on my YouTube. It's on my YouTube. I only got one episode, and it's just me. But I'm going to have private investigators on there talking as well. It's on my YouTube channel. Are you in the Philippines? Okay. Okay, it's all done on Zoom anyway, so that we don't have to meet in person. But I just sent you a message, Mr. and Mrs. G. So you basically go to my website and give me your contact info, so I can know a little bit about you, and we can kind of set up a time. You said you were going to hire a private investigator, but you did the work yourself, found what I needed, and thought I was okay. Does a PI pay decent? We make between $100 and $300 an hour. They got 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes. Okay. What's the most enjoyable thing about getting a PI? When they pay that big invoice. When they pay that big invoice. You're a PI for 41 years, corporate PI? Okay. Yep. Don't talk for 30 minutes about nothing when you call. Yeah, you have to have, in California at least, you have to have a license to be a private investigator. All the states are different. Um, I wrote a book that goes over all the licensing requirements of all the 50 states. The link is on my website to the book. It's how to become a private investigator. And I'm also working with another private investigator who's a professor to put together a course, private investigator training course. Illinois, you need something. You need a license for everything. That's California. You need a license for everything. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. You lost your pet ant and you can't. Can I help you? Yes, I can. It's a $10,000 retainer minimum. A minimum $10,000 retainer. No guarantees of anything. Elsa, I'm on an investigation. I don't disclose who I'm watching or where I'm at. But I'm actually on surveillance right now until, what was it, 12. We've been out here since 5:15. So I could be watching you. Okay, the car just pulled in, but if they come out, I'll check to see if the subject is in there, but I don't know. I forgot to plug this one in. We're on a surveillance right now. That's what we're doing. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm a California private investigator. Kim, you always feel like somebody's watching you? They got medication for that, you know. What do I do if I have to dookie? Okay, everybody give Big Mac the code brown emoji. He's talking about dookie. Everybody give Big Mac the code brown emoji. Just give Big Mac the code brown emoji. He talking about dookie. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I do if I have to dookie. Okay. This here is in the event that I have to go code brown. Okay, you see how it looks like a seat? Okay. So I haven't had to use it though, because I try not to have to go code brown when I'm out here. Haven't had to use it. But got these, you know, for the cleanup. Got the plastic bags that have the little minty freshness. I got a little air freshener spray. I'm ready. I'm ready. Haven't had to use it yet though. Yeah, I can look up a license plate for you. You go to my website and click on license plate lookup. I won't be able to do it till I get back to the office though, because I'm in the field right now. Yeah. But the problem is, how fast can I put that crap together? That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe I should just put it together before I leave the house, so it's already ready. Okay, so it's already ready. Do I use a class 3 vest? No, that's just my girth. No vest. What if a license plate comes back blank? Very seldom do they come back blank, but sometimes you might have the wrong numbers, or it might be like register to the police department or something like that, but there's no refund. You're paying for that for me to do the search. That's what I do. The same thing, Spy Guy. No late night meals and no coffee in the morning. That's what I do. No coffee in the morning, no late night meals. Yep. You just got to stay awake. That's what it is, Kim. You just got to stay awake. You get some rest the night before, and just stay awake. Like I said, Gray Wolf, for sharing my location, you get a timeout. One of my mods give Gray Wolf a timeout. I told him no share my location and don't talk about my vehicle. What do I do when I see the person I'm looking for? I video them. Yes, I do. I've got access to 3, and if I need more, I'll just rent one. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Am I paid per job or per hour? Depends on what I'm working on. Just depends. All right, folks. I'm going to end this live. I'll catch up with you guys later on. Thank you for sticking by. I appreciate it. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.